Welcome back, and today I'm going to show you how I dealt with Dazzled Magnar on Epic Hell. Technically it's pretty simple. Like, I know, when you are going to look at my gear after that, you're saying like, oh wait, but you're using so broken gear. Yeah, well, that's not necessary, I guess. Like, maybe a little bit on the last phase for the, what's the name again? Spectre. But besides that, not so much. For the the first two phases are basically full auto. Emma can technically just solo that, which is why I'm going to run Christie. The reason why I have Arya in here is just as a book holder to give me, well, a book. The thing is, I think I cannot get debuffed or stunned or whatever from that Magma test 2 though. So I'm pretty set on that. That's also the reason why I'm running Christie, just so that I have even more res on my Emerken though. I don't care if he gets burned, I don't care if the entire team dies without doing anything, as long as Emerken is there. So yeah, I don't even know what I want to say anymore about the first wave. You could also run Celine in here, just that Celine is in a very big danger range when she is, first things first, not on 200 res, I think. I think that's what you need for the Magma test 2 though. I might be wrong, but it felt like it. And when she loses her buffs, which is also pretty not so nice. Oh no, Christie's dead. Anyway, I know that's not the fastest team, but hey. The reason why I have Tomoka on the second team is also just as a book holder, because she also pushes and gives attack buff to the team. I am overkilling the second phase by quite a lot, because technically I am using my triple torrent Hua and my triple torrent Watcher in here, and like together they do like, I think 110,000 damage, whereas you only can do 80k. So my standard Watcher would work fine in here too, it's just that he is not... Let's say he's too fast, so I can't use him like that. Can we defense break here? Yes, we actually got to defense break. And now the fun can begin. The burn cycle. Yeah, burn cycle basically. Now let's see. That's quite some nice damage here. And we even get another burn. Perfect. Sometimes it takes me to wait another turn and finish him off on the next one, but this one went perfectly fine. See? That was super clean, super easy. So yeah, anyways, I hope you have a easy time in that one too. Basically, yeah, good. Well, okay, let me show you my units, right? Before we forget about that. Let's see. Emerken, he's on my standard gear. He's pretty cracked, but he doesn't need nearly as crazy stats as that. As long as you give him good damage stats and Sigurd Scythe, he's more than enough. As you have seen, it's preferred if he kills the first wave a little bit slower, just so that you have the perfect amount of souls, or maybe a little bit more for the last wave. My Arya, well, like I said, she's basically just a book holder, that's all about it. If your Ken, I think, has around 200 res, he might not even need Christie's, so you could just, I guess, run another mage with a book. She didn't even have an artifact. I could give her Aureus and then she just, well, dies faster, I guess. Well, she's just there to give rest to Emaken. Yeah, the bottom, the second round. Yeah, I know, that Watcher, like, he does already 70k on his own. So that's definitely not needed. I would say if I could use my standard Watcher, maybe on attack boots, and that would already be more than enough to be used together with my Huayang. Depending on how fast, well, okay, she's also doing quite some damage because of Triple Torrent, but technically I can run both of these units on base speed, so, or close to base speed, and then it would still be fast enough. So yeah, if I would just give her like attack boots, she could do even more damage and would still be fine. So the speed is not the problem here. The speed problem that I had was that my standard Watcher is, well, faster than my top model Luluka. Like, her damage totally doesn't matter at all. I just gave her any random speed gear I just found and a book, just because of her pushing my team. But if you have, like, if you gain enough souls anywhere, you can use Dominial, like, Light Dominial, you can use Sinji too. And then we have the last team. Basically all I had to do here was make sure that my Shadow Rose, I guess, is the fastest. She doesn't need to be that fast. All the speed that you have to have is just her being the fastest, followed by Emilia, followed by Spectre Tenebria. So I actually had to give my Emilia some random ass non-speed item as a neck. I decided to give her a crit neck so that when she actually gets to dual strike, that she even has a chance to crit and not let me lose my defense break. So yeah. And then we have the one that's doing the heavy lifting here, Spectre Tenebria. I would say, if like you have seen, when I get to have the additional burn at the end, where I literally end up at like almost 0 souls, I guess. I think she can work on less damage stats if that happens that way. Otherwise, around that is what you would actually want, so that you can finish him off on your next turn, which you are going to get with her after enough cycles from Emilia to give her the turn, I guess. So she's that slow, well, or she just naturally gains it. Just hope that he still has a defense break or something by then, and yeah, you can finish it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to your fights, and yeah, see ya.